Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will learn about loop control statements in C++. While loops repeat a block of code, loop control statements helps us change the normal execution of those loops. So we'll study more about break, continue, go to, return along with practical examples here. So in this video, in this session, we will briefly review loops, understand different loop control statements and see how they are used in real world programming. Starting with the recap of loop fundamentals. Before controlling loops, let's quickly recall that C++ provides three different looping structures: for, while, and do while. Each is suitable for different programming situations. So, what is a loop? Loop repeatedly executes a block of code until a specified condition becomes false. Every loop has four parts: initialization, condition, loop body, and the update statement. Coming to the types of loops, so for loop, while loop, and do while loop, these are the three different types of loops we have learned. Starting with for loop, this example prints the numbers from 1 to 5. Notice how initialization, condition checking, and updating are combined into a single statement here. And here is the loop while loop review. So while loop checks the conditions before every iteration. Therefore, it is important to update the loop variable. Otherwise, the loop may never terminate at all. Next, coming to do while loop. In a do while loop, the body executes first and the condition is checked later. This ensures the loop runs at least once. Next, moving on to the loop control statements. So here we can modify the normal execution of loops. C++ provides break, continue, go to, and return to control the program flow. Changing the flow. Normally, loops execute from beginning to end until the condition becomes false. Loop control statements allows us to exit early, skip an iteration, jump to another statement, or leave the entire function. Now, let's have a view about break, continue, and go to statements. So break statement exits the loop immediately. Continues statement skips only the current iteration and moves to the next one. Go to transfers control to a label statement, although it should be used only in rare conditions. Starting with the break statement, the break statement terminates the nearest enclosing loop or switch statement immediately. The program execution continues with the first statement after the loop. When the required condition is met, the break statement is executed. The remaining statement inside the loops are skipped and the loops end. And here is break in a for loop. In this example, the loop stops when the value reaches 6. As a result, only the numbers 1 to 5 are displayed here. Here is the demonstration of break in while loop, and demonstration of break in do while loop is displayed here. This example searches the first even number. As soon as the even number is found, the loop terminates without checking the remaining values. Break can be used in nested loops also, as well as in switch statement also. Next, moving on to the continue statement. The continue statement skips the remaining statements of the current iteration and immediately proceeds to next iteration. Here is the continue syntax. Whenever a specific condition is met, continue skips the rest of the loop body. In a for loop, the update expression still executes before the next iteration. So continue is used in for loop, continue is used in while loop here. It can be used in do while also, as well as continue can be used in nested also. As like break, continue can also be incorporated with different type of looping statements. Next comes the goto statement. The goto statement transfers control directly to a label statement. Although C++ supports it, goto is generally encouraged, actually generally discouraged because it can make programs difficult to understand. A goto statement jumps to a label identified within the same function. It can move either forward or backward in the program. goto example. This example creates a loop using goto. Although it works correctly, the same task can be implemented much more clearly using for or while loop. And here is how goto is used for error handling. Once acceptable use of goto is centralized uh, One of the acceptable use of goto is centralized error handling or cleanup. When the error occurs, the program jumps directly to cleanup section before exiting. Goto can be used within the nested loop statements also. Unlike break, goto can exit multiple nested loops by jumping directly to a label outside the loop. It should be used very carefully. Now we have to know why goto is actually discouraged. Excessive use of goto creates confusing code, often called often it causes a lot of confusions in the code. It becomes difficult to read, debug, and maintain. Modern C++ programs rarely requires goto. Return inside loops. So the return statement immediately exits the entire function, not just the loop. It is commonly used when the required result has already been found. Here is the example. Here are various real world programs using break statement in linear search. During linear search, there is no need to continue scanning once the target element is found. Therefore, quick break improves efficiency here. And it's also used, continue statement is used in counting the valid entries. Break statement in prime number check. And here is nested loop examples. And here is the quick comparison between the statements break, continue, go to, and return. The key takeaways from the session are use break when you want to stop a loop early. Use continue when you want to skip unwanted iterations. Use return when the function has completed its task, and use go to when only in exceptional situations. So in this session, we have understood about using break, continue, go to, and return statements, and this helps us in writing more efficient, readable, and maintainable C++ programs. Thank you.